The aim and the outcome of my school improvement project was to raise attainment of the most able students. The outcome was that it had a significant positive impact on whole school figures and outcomes.
The outcome for the school improvement project was to improve the attainment of the EBAT subjects, so your history, your geography, your languages, English and maths. It has made me more a reflective practitioner, and probably given me some strategies to use in difficult and challenging conversations with all sorts of people, from heads of department to colleagues to peers.
I found it exposed my own individual insecurities, but then forced me to develop that and move on. I thought the support from facilitators and tutors was excellent throughout the qualification. I found the resources and the pro formas really useful.
The support from the tutors, from my colleagues in school and from the qualification itself. I went to a local school, St Patrick's, where the sessions were held. I found those extremely supportive. Really for the networking side, being able to meet other people from different schools, so it was a mixture of primary and secondaries, not just secondaries, and being able to share, practices across that network.
I found the blended learning approach really useful. I thought the stuff on Canvas was excellent, the face-to-face days, even the summative written tasks. They had a primary purpose, but also was a keen advocate of high-level thinking. They empowered us as individuals to continue to develop our own professionalism.
Doing the online units and having the face-to-face sessions, and once you get into it, it just becomes more natural, and actually it's quite good. And it's not too scary, because I think it's that way. It's not like, it's not as intensive. It can be as intensive as you want it to be, because it's flexible, because you can go on when you've got the time.
I found the flexibility and the structure of the course really useful, because it allowed me to balance out my day-to-day priorities, but also working within a strict framework and knowing that I had certain priorities to meet at certain times.
I found the flexibility of when I wanted to go online and get help and do the units, and obviously making sure that I'd book the days off to attend the sessions at the host qualification and the meetings with the head teacher. Well, in the how has it improved the outcomes of the pupils in our school? Well, for example, my project was to improve the attainment of the EBAT subjects, and in that year we had our record results and massive significant increases. So geography, for example, went from 20-odd to 50-odd%. Likewise, MFL went up to 50-odd. History went up to high 69%. English and maths, English at the time went up massively. So it did have a massive impact on those particular subject areas.
That's great.
NPQSL has developed my personal classroom practice in a way that I feel I am now a more effective leader of learning, as I have a wider understanding of individual priorities that the students are faced with throughout the course of their day. The aspect I enjoyed the most about the qualification was feeling I was contributing to the wider school community, along with developing my own knowledge, skills, pedagogy and practice.
And I think just being able to network, being able to bounce ideas off other people, and more importantly, being able to bounce those ideas off other people that aren't just within your school, and different schools, so from primaries, to SEN support type schools. That was really, really interesting, getting their viewpoint of things. And obviously you pinch ideas. So those ideas come into school and, you know, 9 times out of 10 they work and sometimes they don't. That was really, really good. And having the days out was really good as well. I'm not going to lie.
Cool.
And my advice to anybody doing this qualification is that make sure you evidence from the beginning, because that was a bit of a sort of a blast back to university days, you know, up at 1 o'clock in the morning, making sure I'd evidence that strand and that leadership strand. But I found it okay. I do.
The advice I would give to anyone considering to undertake the qualification would be to make sure you get your whole school project right, make sure it's relevant, and make sure it's in keeping with the whole school development plan.